Hi, welcome back to another Mind Matters, a moment for the mind. Today we are going to talk about and then practice what's called diaphragm breathing. And you may have heard about this before because it can be really common to talk about. It's really, really helpful for calming or engaging, for calming in general, but engaging the parasympathetic nervous system. It can be helpful in making sure that the stress cortisol or stress hormone cortisol isn't pumping through your bodies, and it can actually even have physical benefits too. I think I've read and heard they can be really helpful for people with COPD. But anyway, this is a specific breathing exercise that's really designed just to help calm and relax our body, especially if our mind is busy chattering at us all the time. One of the things with chatter in the mind is a lot of times we're either telling ourselves stories about the past or stories about the future, and sometimes those stories can create a lot of anxiety or worry or guilt or whatever it is. And the crazy thing is that they're just stories, especially the future things, they haven't even happened yet. So engaging with diaphragm breathing or just an awareness of your breathing can help let you know that it's actually okay to settle down, to not hear the stories for just a little bit, and to focus on the present moment, which is the only thing that we really have any sort of control over. Actually, when we figure that out, it's pretty liberating. So, to do diaphragm breathing, the easiest way to learn it is to get into a really comfortable position. You can lie on your back if you're able to, or just sit in a chair, but sitting back in the chair and then placing one hand on your belly, so just below your rib cage, on your belly, and then the other hand on your chest. And as you inhale, with diaphragm breathing, we know we're doing it when the hand on our belly is the one that rises and falls as we inhale and exhale. Okay, so just practicing it right now. Get really comfortable, and hopefully you're in a place where there are minimal distractions and you feel safe, because it's obviously going to be effective. It's going to be much more effective if you're in a place where you feel safe and can have a moment just to calm down. And with one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest, just first check in with your breathing and just notice what your breathing pattern is at this moment in time. We're not judging it, we're just noticing. And as you do this, if you want to close your eyes or just allow your gaze to soften, you're welcome to. But just checking in and noticing how your breath feels. Noticing if you're breathing in through your nose or in through your mouth. Noticing if it feels shallow or deep. Good. And then what I want you to do is just gently allow yourself to see if you can shift so that as you're inhaling, your belly is rising, and as you're exhaling, your belly is falling. So on the inhale, the belly or the abdomen or the diaphragm rises. And on the exhale, it falls. Inhaling, the diaphragm rises. And exhaling, the diaphragm falls. And you may even get to the point where the hand on your chest is doing very little moving at all. Good. And then as you get the hang of this, if it comes easily, that's great. And if it doesn't come easily, that's also okay. Just noticing that. Again, we're not judging this. We're just becoming more and more aware of our breathing and how we can use it and use it to calm. So then as you're inhaling, just allowing yourself to say, I'm inhaling or I'm breathing in. And as you exhale, I'm breathing out. Good. Inhaling, I'm breathing in. Exhaling, I'm breathing out. Good. Inhaling, I'm breathing in. Exhaling, I'm breathing out. And as your thoughts wander, or as you start to think about what's next in your day, just noticing, oh, my thoughts are wandering, and gently bringing your focus back to your breathing. So I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out, and reminding yourself that the only thing that matters right now in this moment is your attention to your breath. The rest of it will come when the rest of it comes. Good. So I'm breathing in. breathing out. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. And then on the exhale, just see if you can let go of anything you don't need in this moment right now. So perhaps it can be letting go of a little bit of tension in your body, letting go of thoughts that aren't serving you, letting go of a feeling you may be carrying. Just letting go as you exhale, allowing just a little bit more, that anything that you don't need in this moment to just be let go. Good, and then just continuing to breathe and breathing in and breathing out and releasing anything I don't need in this moment right now. Great, and then as you feel ready, just allow yourself to softly return to the room. Open your eyes and just check in and notice if you feel a little different or a little more settled or balanced than when you first began. And if you did great, and if you don't, that's okay too. Awesome. And just knowing that this is something that the more that we tend to do it, the more that we tend to respond to it right away. So it's something that what I love about diaphragm breathing is that you can do this anywhere. You can do it when you are on the bus, when you are traveling in a car. You can do it in the middle of a discussion with a loved one. You can do it if you're trying to settle things down after hearing some terrible news. But you can do it anywhere at any time. So take it with you and just know it's one more thing to help us through this crazy, crazy time in our world. So until next time, I hope that you and your loved ones are doing well. Take care of yourself and each other, and I wish you well.